best.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7. They'll look to throw. He's got a fire route open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Steeler first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
On the ready.
From the 25, here's second and 7. Back to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
Don't need much. It is third and inches.
Down. 33.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's get set.
Higgins sent in motion. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. 180. Legs high.
Higgins sent in motion. Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They'll come up to third and 3.
11 MT. 11 MT. Gun. Stop. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 Thomas.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on third and short. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8.
Here we go. 180. Legs up. 12. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Blue striker. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he finds his tight end firmly. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's a Steeler first down.
Gain of 10 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go. Set.
On 2nd down, Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Set. 33. Yellow. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Oh, a loose football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up
Ball
second
a
and
little
goal.
closer now. It is second and goal.
52 blue. Hut, hut.
Johnson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. They definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Is good. Makes the score Steelers 10, Bengals nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Gun.
Here's Brown. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Legs hot.
Second down, Burrow. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they will finally run him down. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 33 yards.
First down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
He'll step up and run this. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Get it. 19 Tiger.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Gain of 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 180.
They bring Chase in motion. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Slot man in motion left. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and goal, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
It's second.
They decide to get cute down here near the goal line, Mike, and they find themselves going backwards. That's going to make this next play call a little trickier after they lose yards on the previous down.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
Right, 80.
Higgins sent in motion. He's got it inside the 5.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
Gun. Stop. Can. Stop. Stop.
They're trying to pick this up with the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Now fourth down.
Interesting. You don't see a lot of jet sweeps on third down. It seems to be more of like a first and second down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on third down. Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up fourth down. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
I'm fine. Ready? Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Lights up. Stop.
On first and 10, Burrow. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Gotta go slow. Let's go.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bengals first down.
A carry here for Brown. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin, touchdown Steelers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Boswell now for the extra point. Contact up front, and they get one of the defenders to jump. So now another extra point try here from a little shorter distance. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Steelers 17, Bengals 3. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready? 12, 12. Let's get set.
Higgins sent in motion. Play action now. It's Burrow. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Bengals. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
What defines my name? What defines my name?